Live with Fresh Baked. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, Sammy Land. What's up? Fresh Baked YouTube. Tell soon. I don't want to. We gotta wait just a little bit. Early live stream, yeah, because obviously I don't want to live stream. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can't do our usual 7 p.m. live stream on Thursday because that's Thanksgiving. But we are going to live stream tomorrow. Liz and I have decided we're going to go to the park. I've never been to Disneyland on a Thanksgiving Day. Never been. I've been on Christmas Day, but I've never been on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm just curious. I'm curious to see what it's like. So we are going to be live streaming from Thanksgiving or from Disneyland on Thanksgiving morning. Probably, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock or something like that in the morning. And then we're going to be there for a few hours just to see how things go and just to kind of get a feel for what it's like to be at Disneyland on Thanksgiving Day. And then we're going to our family's house later on in the afternoon for a Thanksgiving dinner, etc. So there will be a live stream tomorrow, just not at 7 p.m. It'll be from the park. That's not the exciting news. But we will be live streaming from Disneyland on Thanksgiving morning, tomorrow morning. Bright suns, Audra. And I wanted to do it early today because I've got baby duty after this, and then I didn't want to interfere with anybody else's live stream later on today. I didn't want to interfere with Best Life, and because they usually do a Wednesday live stream, so I wanted to do it early. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Hope you are there for the live stream if you can't make it to the park. Do you know when Splash Mountain will be closing? No. Matter of fact, I'm working on a possible video about that topic. I'm trying to formulate some thoughts on it. But that Splash Mountain story is, man, that's something. It is something. Okay, so I got to, you know what? Hold on. Let me fire this up so I can scroll through comments also. Okay. I'm also working on, by the way, I know about the news for Believe Key. I'm trying to figure out if there's a video there for talking about just that or if it's part of a larger, news video. But I am aware the Believe Key is selling out. It is now Dream Key and Believe Key are sold out, as well as they've paused. They've paused most of the keys at Disney World too. So maybe that's all one story, I think. Stand by for that. I haven't even written it yet. I'm still trying to process that information. So I don't know how soon I can get a video out on that topic. I have not watched Hawkeye yet, no. Any news on when Lincoln will be open again? Well, if Lincoln is closed right now, it's probably because they're doing training again, I'm guessing. That's the first I've heard. I didn't know Lincoln was closed. But if it's closed, they're probably doing training for Genie Plus, is my guess. I'm going to check with sources to see if that is the case. But my guess is when they're done training for Genie Plus. Now, I will say this. Let's get to the announcement. We got 430 people here. That's pretty good. I've been teasing or talking about the possibility of some interesting news coming up for Fresh Baked, and I am now prepared to talk about that. Some folks actually had guessed it. I've seen in comments and in the streams, in the chat, some folks did actually get it right. They guessed it correctly. It's something that I've been working on. I'm getting really emotional now, actually. It's something that I've been working on for a long time. And it finally started to become more of a real thing. As of this week, I I I no longer have another job. I quit my job. I quit my full-time job, and I am full-time fresh baked as of this week. And it took me a while to get to this point. It took years. Actually, I mean, 9 years, really. But I was hesitant about doing it because stability for me is a really big thing. I want to make sure I provide and take care of my family. And so I stayed with it for a long time. I did the full-time job and fresh baked at the same time for years. I had been thinking about it for a long time, and I actually was almost going to pull the trigger last February, but I didn't want to, I had to make sure. I had to make sure that things were, it's not that I'm doing better today. Fresh Baked is doing better than it was, let's say, 6, 8, 9 months ago. It's just that it's more stable. And I've gotten to the point now where it was actually creating, having that job was creating too much anxiety and stress. It was affecting me emotionally. It was affecting me. Um, I was stressed out all the time. I didn't have time for anything, and it was affecting my performance at my job actually as well. Um, so I finally pulled the trigger. I'm very scared. I'm very, very nervous. I'm very scared about having done that, but I just couldn't do it anymore. It was affecting me. It was aging me trying to do both at the same time. It was a very stressful job that I had. And the good news is that, that job was one of the things that was keeping me from doing some of the things that I wanted to do with Fresh Baked. Okay, so people are asking me, what was your old job? I am not a transponder. I am not a transponder. Thank you to Lindsay Dugan for the $5 gift. She says, love the channel and all the work you do with videos and podcasts. Thank you. Thank you to Mrs. Silvis for the $5. I'm not a transponder. Okay, so I can tell you now, the reason why I never talked about what my old job was is out of respect for that job, out of respect to my employer and to the people that I worked with, because I just felt like I didn't want to mix. I didn't want people to know. But it's not a big deal. It's not like a super secret thing. I just wanted to be respectful. That's all. It was a big deal to me, and I didn't want it to get out to my employer. But he knows. He knows anyway. I work. I was. I don't know if you're familiar in the real estate industry. Thank you to Jeff Barrett for the $5 gift for either Starbucks or churro, your choice. Congratulations on your life change. Thank you very much. I'm in the real estate business. If you're familiar with real estate, you might know what an AMC is, an appraisal management company. I ran an appraisal management company, a business that facilitates appraisals, facilitates the arrangement between lenders, lending people money to refinance or buy a home, and the people buying the home or refinancing the home. I arranged the appraisal, the home appraisal, to find out how much how much a home was worth. So I could work from home doing that, and I had a really nice arrangement with the company that I work for. It's a very boring adult job, yes, but it was very stressful. It was a very stressful job. I got yelled at basically on a daily basis. But the reason why it was so stressful was because I was a one-man show. There was the owner, and then there was somebody who paid the bills, who cut the checks, and then I did everything else. Thank you to Sarah DeBose for the $5 gift. She says, congratulations, David. Well deserved and grateful for your channel all these years. Stability in this area is a big deal. Muffins will keep supporting. Thank you to Claire Meechin for the $10 gift. If I didn't work, the company didn't work. If I didn't work, the company didn't earn. And it was one of the reasons why I couldn't go on trips whenever I wanted. I couldn't go to Disney World or, take weekends off or to do, or take whole weeks off. I could take weekends off, which is what I've been doing for years. I would take weekends off, but I would never take a whole week off. I did that once. Since I've been working for this company, I have taken just 1 week off, and that was for my honeymoon. And I have not taken otherwise any time off because I was the only guy who was doing the job. I was the only employee per se. And I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for my owner, for the company that I work for, and I didn't ever want to, short them on the service. So it kept me from doing things. But over time, it got harder and harder for me to do both things. And I started to, it started to affect my work performance a little bit because I was choosing fresh baked. I was choosing fresh baked more than I was choosing my job. So that's why I decided I finally had to quit. So if you're coming in late, if you're at 11-minute mark and you haven't heard yet, as of this week, I quit my job, and I am now full-time fresh baked. And it's something that like I said, I've been messing with for years, trying to get to a certain point, trying to get to a certain stability, because I don't know if YouTube has been like this, right? It's been like this for years. I hit high points where I think this is it, and then it goes down, it drops, and it comes back up. Thank you to Sarah Bethea for the $10 gift. Everyone join Patreon. Let's support Fresh Baked and hit that like button. That's a very kind gesture. Thank you very much, Sarah. I appreciate that. I hope it doesn't come to that. That's the scary part. That's the scary part, is that I gave up I made a pretty decent living. It wasn't enough to pay for everything, but I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss that check. That's for sure. But I had to make sure, because what I was waiting for was, instead of this, was more like this. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be. Laramie gives $5. Thank you, Laramie. Says, translation, now David can go to WDW. I think so. I've been waiting for it to be flatlined so that I can feel comfortable. And I'm not just talking over a few months period. It's been steady now for almost a year. So that's where I'm finally like, I think I can count on it now more than I could before. And golly, can you guys believe? When I started this, I was just like, I don't want to win. I don't have to win. I just want to play. I just want to be in a game and maybe get a little bit. Sammy Lane gets the $5. I'm a struggling freelance artist, and I just want full-time at my day job. Man, Sammy, hearing news like this is encouraging, knowing a side hustle can take off. The side hustle has become the hustle, you guys. My main job was the side hustle. And that's when I knew it was time, when the main job was becoming the side hustle. Christopher Gruber, get the $10. Thanks so much for everything you do. You deserve taking the show full-time. All the best all the way from Austria, yes. Yeah, I just wanted to play, and I wasn't, maybe a couple $100 a month or something like that, just sell a few ads. I don't know. Andrea Dopiarala, get the $5. Really proud of you. It's obvious to us how responsible and hardworking you are, which makes it all the more inspiring to see you follow your heart. Thank you, Andrea. I never thought it would get to this point, that I could get here. I mean, obviously that was a goal. It was something I was striving for. It was something that I've always wanted to try to do. Do what you love. I practice that. I preach that every day. Even if it means that you have to stress out a little bit more or work harder than you normally would at a day job, because it's worthwhile, because it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel, even though I work literally 16 hours a day, it doesn't feel like it all the time. It feels, it just feels like fun. Thank you to Warren Atsuka for the $10 gift. Congrats, David. Keep bringing us the Disney news. I will. Tim Noel, I was already paying for my own health insurance. That was not part of my package. So that was not a problem for me. Now, I would say that, thank you to Evan Layton for the $50 gift. Congratulations on your escape from transpositoring. Thank you. Here's to more growth, more muffins, and more success. We love you guys. Thank you to Katie Loves Bunnies. Tall Katie here. So exciting for you. On behalf of all your muffins, let me just say thank you. I watch your videos and enjoy, everyone. Thank you very much. And thank you to Andre Social Kid. Love your videos. And you and your wife talking about getting married and having Sophie. Imagine, just all the things that we've been through together, you guys. Sorry if I spelled that wrong. We have been through a lot. We have been through Although you didn't go through it, we've been through a marriage, a child, a divorce, another marriage, another child, and and now this life change with the job. Well, all this we've been through all this together. Now, I will say this in full transparency. Um, I was hesitant. Thank you to Michael Perrin or Pine for the $5 gift. I was hesitant at first to make this announcement. Thank you to Debbie Galbraith for the $5 gift. Congratulations. Love your videos and wish you the very best. Another $5 gift from producer of What? Congratulations. This is amazing news. You've been extra happy lately. I thought it was just the holiday spirit. P.S. I'm a realtor, so I get it. Yeah, if you are in the real estate business, you know how cutthroat that business is. And if you're a realtor, then you probably yelled at an appraiser or two. I've taken the brunt of enough of the crap from a realtor. I am not done dealing with Ronnie, no. I was, as I was saying, I was hesitant to make this announcement because I didn't want people to come after me. I don't know if people have noticed that people, there is a faction, there's a small percentage of people who watch our show or watch other shows, and they like to take people down, especially when news like this comes out. And I was afraid, I still am afraid a little bit of people coming after me. And jealousy or whatever, like hating the game, hating the player kind of thing. But I guess I can't. It's not possible for me to hide this. I don't think, or to even to lie about it and just pretend like I had a job. I had to say something. Hang on, sorry. Just a random Spencer, gift of $10. Hey, Fresh Baked, longtime watcher of your channel. I saw you at the opening of Rise the Resistance. Thanks for bringing the magic of Disney to us, and congrats on making the big decision. Thank you very much. I'm a little nervous about that because people may not appreciate. They just think that it's a luxury, or that I'm lucky or whatever. I guess I am lucky in that sense that I get to do this for a living now. But believe me when I tell you that I have worked harder at this than any job I've ever had in my life. I have put in literal blood, literal sweat, literal tears on this channel and making it work. So it's not as though I'm just, flying through this. It is the hardest job I've ever had. And a lot of tears. Yeah, I've got some right now. We got a $5 gift from Linda, the Magic Podcast. Thank you very much. She says, don't let others worry you. They are just jealous. You have more supporting you, like all of us. Thank you. Howard Carson, gift of $5. Great news. I would love to do the same thing with my horror movie page. Well, I would tell you, just keep going, man. Just keep going. It's taken me 9 years. 9 years to arrive at this point. And it took 9 years because I didn't quit. I didn't give up. And every day I tried to make the show better, and I still am. Today I was just last night, I'm thinking, what if I started doing this thing? And what if I started, working on the video this way, or upgrading equipment, or trying to film a different way? Every single day, every single week, I'm trying to make the show better. Scott Gilbert, get the $20. Congratulations. And as you were always there for us with the great Disneyland content, we shall be there for you. Keep up the great work, good sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do you advertise at all, says Epic Journeys. No, I do not. And I probably should start. I don't know how. I don't know how to advertise. I don't know how to promote. That's been a shortcoming. People say, well, how come you don't have more followers, Dave? Your show is great. Appreciate the sentiment. I have no idea what I'm doing. I ask for help all the time because I am literally just a guy. I'm just a guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a certain mindset. I have a certain, mentality or whatever, and that's the thing that keeps the show going. Mickey Kiger, get the $2. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Dave. Wishing the best. But I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how to promote. I honestly don't know how to promote. I don't know how to advertise. I don't know what I'm doing. If you guys have any ideas, hit me up. Fresh Baked Disney, David at freshbakedisney.com. Tribrid personal training, get the $20. Hell yeah, good for you, brother. Been here before there were 10,000 subs. Good. How have I never heard of you, Tribrid? You're the ultimate lurker. You've been here for 140,000 subs and you're or 150,000 subs, and I've never seen your name. Thank you, El Gino. GG for the $10 gift. You were the first Disney channel I subscribed to and have been a muffin for years. Your community of muffins will continue to support you. We see your efforts. Thank you very much. And thank you to Destination Chronicles for the $2 gift. Alan Cox, I already have a Patreon. Patreon.com/freshbaked. Who was your inspiration? I mean, there were channels that I admire, but inspiration, I don't know. I don't have one. I just wanted to make videos. I wanted to turn the camera on and make videos and try it out. I did purchase the Smooth 4, I think. Yes. I purchased the Zhiyun gimbal, whoever was asking. Jerry Lombardo, get the $10. David, congratulations, you the man. Orange Grove 55 gets $5. Big love from all of us at Orange Grove. Thank you very much, guys. For those of you catching on or just catching, oh gosh, the viewership has doubled. I am officially a YouTuber for a living. I YouTube for a living now. I quit my job. I'm still kind of consulting a little bit, but I've effectively quit my job, my full-time job, and I needed to tell you guys because I know that's been a big part of my story for a long time, is that I've been doing this channel along with doing a full-time job for 9 years. That is no longer the case. I am officially a full-time YouTuber. Okay, Larry and his belts get the $5. Congrats, David. I quit my 10-plus year pharmacy job to pursue my passions. What you did is brave, and I applaud you. Thank you for inspiring us. Huzzah! Thank you, Larry. I hope it's going well. Larry, is it going well for you? I hope. Stephen Alder. The scary part is that the reason why I took so long to... Well, let me get to Stephen Alder. Well done and congratulations. I couldn't be more pleased for you. It couldn't happen to anyone more inspiring or genuine, and I truly mean that. Thank you from the very freezing UK. Thank you very much, Stephen, and thank you to Mar for the $5. Congratulations, David. Excited to watch your channel grow. One of the reasons why it took me so long to do this was because I don't want to know. This is it for me. A person can quit a job and then go get another one. I told Liz, I said, if I quit this job, I'm going to hang on to this for as long as I can because I don't ever want to have another job again. This is it. This would be the last job I ever had. I'm too old to start over, and I'm too old to I don't know if I want to get back in the other game. I suppose I could, but I don't want to get back in that other game, and I don't have a skill. I don't have a skill per se that I could go back to, like a computer programmer or a pharmacist or anything like that. My skill is in being able to grind, but that's not something that you can put on a job application. He's a professional grinder, but that is the thing that I'm good at. I'm above all else, I can grind. I can put my head down and work like a mother. Okay, I can just sit down and just put out. That's why I'm able to do so much content. It's why I'm able to do the content, plus I was able to do the other job, is that I can grind. And so that's what I'm hoping will, stay the case in the years to come. I'm going to grind like crazy for you, Fresh Baked. Kristen Taddy Bryant, get the $10. Big congrats. So happy for you. Your hard work as a parent. Thank you for following your dreams. Deania Bowers, get the $20. I'm so happy for you. You and your wonderful family deserve all the good in the world. There will always be people who want to make other people sad. Don't let them do it. Like I said, you are the best of us. So don't say that, Deanna. That's my line, okay? I say that about other people. I don't believe that. I'm just a guy. Joe Touchstone, get the $5. Congratulations from PDX. Hope to see you this weekend. I'll be there tomorrow and Friday. David, will we still get news? Absolutely. Yeah, that's my job now as a Disney news guy. Actually, to be honest, that is what happened. That was the the thing that triggered this was my shift from being, oh my gosh, we're having a good time in the parks vlogger, to providing news and updates from about Disneyland. I kind of found a niche there a little bit, and it's not a big deal. It's not like I blew up or anything, but it gave me stability. Tisha and Megan get the $5. Just keep moving forward. Congratulations. So the channel, as when we were talking about before the parks reopened, I teased this a little bit. I talked about this that we were going to be transitioning the channel, it'll become more news dependent than it is just going to the parks and vlogging. Ryan Clemens gets the $10. Next Dole Whip is on me. Dole Whip Clemens, been with you since the beginning. You're the GOAT. Thank you very much. Are you worried they will run out of news? Actually, there have been moments where what if there is no news? But there's news. And if there isn't news, then I'll just go to the park. I'll go to the park then. Nick gifted $10 to a true friend. I'm so happy for you, David. I'm all for you being in the parks even more. I'm always happy to support the channel. If you ever need a co-host, assistant while you're in the parks, let me know. Nick, so glad to have met you and become your friend, Nick. It has been a lot to me. It really has. And maybe we can do that Pokemon thing. Maybe we can. I don't know. Nick is a Pokemon adventurer like I am. As a matter of fact, a better one than I am. Nick is very good. Ryan Lavastida get the $5. Congrats, David. You and Magic Journeys are the reason I returned to the park after 16 years. That makes me happy to hear that, Ryan. Thank you very much. Be Yourself Adventures get the $10. David, you and Liz are the best, and I did meet up with Spencer and Katie while I was at the park last week. I wish I could have saw you as well. You were very informative. 56 years old, new the blogging. Thank you very much for that. Thank you to Monica Danishmond. So happy for you. My family and I have a group chat. Anytime you post, we send your link in our chat so we don't miss anything you post. Thank you very much for that. Gabby Sketch TV get the $2. UCSC student. You're making me cry hard. Proud tears. Troy J. Hinkle get the $10. Congrats. You deserve success. Ignore the negative, folks. You are the first YouTuber I had the pleasure to meet. Thanks for helping to inspire my son to start his own channel. Ticket to Adventure. Good luck with that. Tell him, like I tell everybody, Troy, to just keep going, even when you think nobody's watching. I said this 9 years ago, that you have to act as if. You have to pretend. You have to believe that there are people watching your show, and eventually the content, as long as you keep improving, don't get stagnant. You have to keep working at it, keep trying to make a better product. As long as you keep doing that, they will come. Jorge Miguel gets the $10. Changes like this are scary and exciting. Brave people taking the leap. Fresh baked. Ryan Thomas get the $10. Best of luck, David. Love everything you do, especially the podcast. Thank you very much, Ryan. April get the $5. So awesome. We love your ohana and enjoy watching your videos from Hawaii. Hoping to see you when we go to the parks in December. And another $5 gift from Be Yourself Adventures. David, also thank you for advice getting a Sony a6600. I hope you like it. I enjoy that camera very much. Epic Journeys. In July, I had 4 subscribers. Today, I had 70. One day, 700. I had 70 subscribers once. I mean, it's true. I remember being very excited about my first 1,000 and my first 10,000 and 25, 50. It's a real thing. So hopefully, I'm still, despite the support and everything that you guys are throwing at me, and I love you guys for that. Hopefully things keep. God, it's terrifying. It's like leaning out over a cliff and just taking that leap of faith. That leap of faith is very hard for me because I am a very practical, stoic, logical person, and I value stability and dependability very high. Like I said before, I hold a tremendous amount of. I take it seriously, the responsibility that I have to provide for my family. It's important for me. It's important that I do that and that I don't let anybody down. So that's what scared me the most, is just, can I do this and support my family? We're gonna find out, I guess. Thank you to Rebecca Hewer for the $5 gift. Congratulations. This small gift is to start a WDW travel fund. Well, that's what's next. We have now cleared the first hurdle for us being able to go to Florida, for one thing, or even Paris or Hong Kong, Shanghai, Tokyo, to travel to other parks in general. The first and primary hurdle for doing that kind of thing, it's the reason why we never went as much as we wanted to, was because of the job. Because as I mentioned before, maybe you guys didn't, or if you're just catching the stream now, what I was talking about before is that my old job, I was basically the only employee. And if I didn't work, the company didn't earn. And I felt a lot of responsibility and in terms of being dependable, to being there for my provider, to my employer, I should say. Interactive Realm gifted $5. As one who is full-time with my side hustle, making signs and doing videos, I know the hard work that goes into this. Just keep it up and congrats. Thank you very much. That does give me comfort, I have to say, hearing other people making it happen for them, going forward. And I guess you just have to. But it's hard for me. Like I said, I'm not, I have a lot of things to be responsible for. Rent, my wife, my children. It's a whole different ballgame when you factor in those things. Megan Arenas get the $20. Congratulations. So happy for you and your family. You're the best. Bisbee Dave get the $20 for the WDD fund. Thank you very much. Ewong 251. I feel like the pandemic also delayed these plans too. Enjoy your freedom and making more content. Jorge Miguel get the $10. Is Walt Disney World ready for Dave and Fresh Baked? Can they take the energy Fresh Baked brings? I had a dream and a vision a while back, about a year ago, of covering, all the parks. I don't think it's possible really, but I had a dream of I want to be able to cover Disney World the way that local vloggers can. I want to know more. I don't know anything about Disney World. I don't have the experience, the institutional knowledge of Disney World. I can read news and read stories and tell a story about what's happening in Disney World, but I don't know what it's like. I can say I know what it's like to go to Disneyland. When I say that I'm an expert at going to Disneyland, I can say that with confidence. I am an expert at going to Disneyland because I have the institutional knowledge of that. I don't have that for Disney World, and I would like to. I would like to have more experience at Disney World so that I can have a conversation about that. So that's an important thing that I'm hoping to be able to do. We still have other hurdles to clear because I do have a family still. I have children and other responsibilities. So but the plans are already in the works. I'm possibly going in January. We're trying to, get ducks in a row for January. And so hopefully we'll make that happen. And then we can make, I want to go back to Paris again so bad. I want to go back to Paris again. I want to know more about these parks. I want to be able to speak with authority on these other parks. Life near the water. I kind of like that it's focused on Disneyland rather than both. I agree. I do too. And I'm not saying that I want to become a multi-park channel. I'll always be a Disneyland channel. But I want to be able to have those conversations and say, this is this, whereas that is that. I can't have that conversation. Genie Plus. There are things happening with Genie Plus right now at Disney World that I'm not even aware of, that I'm trying to get because it's coming. And I feel like I need to know those things, before Genie Plus gets here. Ducatista, get the $10. Thank you very much. By the way, one of the things that people were kind of teasing me about this last week. They were teasing me about being a consultant for a Disneyland travel consultant. And I actually am considering that. I'm considering, making that kind of a side hustle to this hustle. Isn't that weird? David Richards gifted $10. This is so encouraging and happy that it's giving me the energy to get through my own day, even having no particular likelihood of leaving my dull, stressful job anytime soon. David, here's the key. And this is a term that I have used many times when having this conversation with other people. Monetize your hobbies. Figure out what you love. Find out what you love most of all. It doesn't have to be Disneyland. It could be anything. It could be trading cards. It could be video games. It could be travel. It could be, it could be anything. It could be magic. It could, whatever your hobby is, the thing that you're passionate about, and then figure out a way to monetize that. That doesn't have to necessarily mean videos. It doesn't have to mean, doing what I'm doing, but find a way to monetize your hobby and start that as a side hustle, and then just put your blood into it, put your sweat and tears into it. Anyway, I'm not doing tours. No. Advice. It's actually against Disney policy. Even though people do it, it is against policy to provide guided tours in the parks. You are not technically allowed to do that. And I am not a person who likes to break Disney rules. So, but I would be able to advise you in advance of your trip on things you should do or things you shouldn't do. Any advice or wait? Okay, never mind. I think I missed it, but Dusty Ray get the $50. Thank you very much. He said, "Wait, what's the news, Dusty? I am now officially a full-time Disney vlogger. I quit my day job, and this is now this was a side hustle. It is now my hustle. Now I'm looking for a side hustle to this hustle. Now I'm looking for something to do on the side. No, I don't think there's no time. I work every single day, every single hour, every single minute. So I don't know if I'd have time for a side hustle at this point. But there you go, Dusty. I have officially become a full-time fresh-baked Disneyland vlogger. Anyway, so I was talking about the side hustle. The fresh-baked side hustle is saying thank you to Dusty Ray for the $100 gift. He says, "Fresh baked." Thank you, Dusty. I appreciate that very much. You're a very kind person. I appreciate you. Cher B get the $20. Congratulations, David. Just signed up for your Patreon. Thank you very much, Cher. I appreciate that. Disney Steve get the $5. I'm sorry. Is word transponder officially retired? Yeah, I guess we can't say that anymore, huh? We can't say that I'm a transponder. I was, but not anymore. If you were to, the side hustle, I'm going to poll the audience now. If you were to try to contract an expert on Disneyland, on how to go, if you were to ask somebody for an hour of their time, what questions, tell me in the comments after this video, if you can't help it, tell me in the comments. You can say it in chat, but I'm probably going to miss it. Maybe I'll just put it in my brain. Tell me in chat or tell me in comments what it would be that you would want to know if you had an hour to talk to me. What questions would you ask about going to the park? Not about if you think that Genie Plus or when's Genie Plus going to come around or something like that, but like tips or what experience, what expertise would you want to hear from me with regard to visiting the park? Brie Larson. She doesn't even go to Disneyland. M. Martinez, I didn't know you had a job. That's great. No, it's true though. I guess a lot of people assume that had always assumed that this is what I did for a living. That's true. But no, I've had a full-time job for 9 years while making these videos. Joshua Vanderwall, get the $5. You're an amazing and positive person and a great influence for people. Thank you for all you do. Happy holidays to you and your family. Should I stay at a Disney hotel or a good neighbor? That's a good question. Hotel, parking, walking distance. That's the kind of that right there. OG Fingers is the kind of thing that I can get my teeth into. If depending on like what the walking distance is, what the parking situation is, that's the kind of thing that I think I can do. Dusty Ray gets another $50. Thank you very much, Dusty. Do a 1-hour video consult. Let each ask. You know what to answer. Right. That's my plan was to do a Zoom. A 1-hour Zoom video consult, and I would just answer questions, but I want to be prepared. I want to have the answers before the questions are asked. I don't want to be sitting there and I don't want to have to say, I don't know, which by the way is a Disneyland rule. Cast members are expected to not say, I don't know. They're expected to know the answer. And I want to have that mentality I want to know the answer before you ask it, which is why I'm polling the audience. What questions would you ask? Epic Journey says a questionnaire before each Zoom conference. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, that's true because I would want to have. That's okay. That's good. I like that. Are you going to be able to find a good angle for Toontown construction? I hope to. Yes. What's the square root of pi? 1.3 something? 1 point, guys, is it 1.3 something, right? Am I close? Any math guys out there? Square root of pi? I think it's 1.3. No, that's pi, Jan. Pi is 3.14. What is the square root of pi? 1.7. Oh, yeah, you're right. No. Yes, I think 1.5 is 3. No, you're right. 1.77. That makes sense. I was doing the cube root. Was I doing? I think I was doing cube root. 1.77 is the square root of pi. Yeah. Was that what is 1.3 the cube root? 1.33 maybe something like that. 1.34. Okay, cube root is 1.4, so that does not sound right. Really? Disney World Vacationer, start looking at DVC resale. In terms of what the ins and outs are of that? Okay. Dusty Ray gets a $10. Last few trips I've had cast member VIP and signature suites. You still know more than VIP staff. Trust me, you're good. Thank you very much for that, Dusty. I appreciate you saying that. Well, Jen Davis says DVC isn't worth it with the dudes. I think that's what they're saying is know how to get out of it. Okay, there are some people who are in DVC and they want out of it, and that's what the resale component of that is. I think is a conversation that I may want to get into. Is how does somebody get out of a DVC situation? Can you get a tour of Walt's apartment and what would it cost? Deanna, not presently. You used to, yes. What about Be Yourself Adventures? What about disabilities for the park? That is a component that I need to know more about. I'm going to be doing research on the DAS system, basically. Diz Nature, get the $5. Congratulations, living the dream. It's been a long time coming, and we've all hoped that you'd get to this sooner rather than later. Me too. Me too. Dusty Ray, get the $5. Partner with a couple hotels too. Marriott theme park entrance loves partners. Explain that, Dusty. What is a partner? What does a Marriott hotel partner mean? And how do I do that? These are the things I need to know. I need people to help because I don't know how to do that kind of thing. I don't know how to collaborate. I don't know how to promote. I don't know how to advertise. I don't know any of that. Jason Eman, get the $10. I missed you on Monday. We were probably in line at the same time. Yeah, I was there for just a couple hours, but I was probably in line with you. What does this mean in terms of content quantity? Not less, more maybe. So that's the other thing. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a separate video on this, but there's going to be some changes to programming. One of the things that I have found is that it's difficult for me to be in the park and then also be in the park making trip reports or doing research in the parks and then also making videos at home, doing news videos. I feel like for example, this was kind of the breaking point. The news about downtown Disney and magic bands and all that stuff, I missed that. I was a day late on that news and it really upset me. You may have even heard my tone of voice that Saturday morning when we went live and people were hitting me with this news. And I was like, God darn it, man. Because it happened while I was getting ready for the park. It happened while I was in the park. And I couldn't do anything about it until I got home. And plus I had to do, other things. And so I couldn't get a video out until the next day. Thank you to Jorge Miguel for the $10. We can see Toontown construction from the Galactic People Mover. The station in the Gap offers a great view. What is the Galactic People Mover? Is that the train? Jorge. Anyway, so I may be leaning on. Thank you very much, Destination Chronicles, for joining Patreon. I may be live streaming more news as it happens on Fresh Baked Presents. We will be doing the only live streaming that I'll be doing from on this channel will probably be this live stream, the Thursday, the weekly live stream, and then maybe the park stuff. But I may be transitioning that to Presents as well. I messed with this a little bit during the COVID. I was live streaming at home when I had the chance a couple times a week, just talking about it. But I may be breaking news first on a live stream and then coming back with a proper formal video on Fresh Baked proper after that. So yeah, look for more live streams on Fresh Baked Presents. There's a link to that channel in the description. Aaron Chavez, I would love if you explored allergy-friendly food options. Yes, that's another thing that I'm going to be looking into. Disney World Vacationer, David, never forget, we don't watch you because you are first. We watch you because of your character and quality. Other vloggers try to be first, but fail in authenticity. I definitely appreciate you. This is a me thing. I got FOMO. I got FOMO. And it bothered me that I couldn't be there to talk about that news with you guys when it happened. The Window to the Magic podcast broke, or a gift of $5. Speaking of news, have you seen that Believe keys are sold out as of today? Yes. That's a video. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be working on a video for that, for Believe, Dream, and what's happening at Walt Disney World. Joseph Campanale gifted $5. Congrats. Doing what you love for a living is one of the greatest feelings in the world. I preach that too. However possible for somebody to do that, I say do that. NorCal guy, get the $10. Happy for the Erickson family. Been watching for 8 years. First watch to see what was new in Disneyland. Will you do Knothole Gang for Toontown? I'm going to try. Yes, I'm going to try. Don't look back. Keep on swimming. I am definitely swimming. I've been swimming. NorCal Coaster Media gifted $5. What do you think the new Downtown Disney project means for Disneyland Forward? Nothing. There's a misconception about that, I think, among some people. They said when they announced Disneyland Forward that, I'm not sure if it was said if I watched this in, they did a Zoom meeting, like a town hall kind of thing. It never meant the end of Disney. Even if they build the new Disney Springs-like thing at Toy Story, it never was supposed to be the end of Downtown Disney. They were going to modify Downtown Disney and change it a little bit, but Downtown Disney is still going to be a thing, even with Disney Forward. LaShawn Peak at the $20. Congratulations, that is a big step and awesome. My son and I watch your videos. My son showed your videos to my sister, and now her and her husband watch too. Thank you very much. Thank you. James C. Left my job when my wife was pregnant with our first kid. She said, you have 9 months to see if it works. That was 16 years ago. That makes me happy. It's scary though, especially when you're having a kid, right? And that's the weird thing, is that the goalpost changed. Like, I had a certain goal. I could go pro. I could go for a living at a certain benchmark. But that goalpost kept changing as my life changed. As I got married, and then I had a baby, and then we bought a home, and the goalpost kept moving. I have to be here, and then I had to be here, and then I had to be here, But damn, I kept at it. And here we are. Is there a need for Fresh Baked or Fresh Baked Presents? I'm not sure what you mean by a need, Donna. I have Fresh Baked Presents exists because I don't want to put everything. There's such a thing as too much content on Fresh Baked. I don't want to dilute the content. I like making just one video a day, no more than that if I can help it. Sometimes I do two. Sometimes I do a live stream and a video. I may be doing a video later today after this, but I don't like making more than one video a day for Fresh Baked. I don't want it to be just this, just a dump of content. But there are videos that I want to make. I still feel that they're inside of me. And this is the part about when I talk about FOMO, is that there's so much that I want to cover, but I can't do it all. But there are still videos inside of me that I want to get out, but I have no place to put them. There are things that I want to talk about that I need to get out of my system, but I can't put it all on Fresh Baked. That's what the podcast is, a chance for me to talk about things that I can't talk about in a news video or on a trip report. Fresh Baked Presents is a place for me to put other things. Initially, Fresh Baked Presents was designed to do the news videos, but it's switched now a little bit. Sharice Josso Sharice Josso asked, "Are we getting more stuff from Royal Dorks?" I hope so. That's the other thing, is that it's hard to keep up with with Royal Dorks. It's hard, but we do want to grow that channel because I can't make these videos forever either. Hey, somebody's home. That's my wife. Thank you to HD for the $20 gift. Says, congrats. Your love and enthusiasm for Disneyland has brought others joy, so I'm glad that it has benefited you too. I have to say hi to my wife when she comes through. Royal Dorks has been a side hustle for a while, yeah. We're hoping to make that a bigger hustle. Liz especially. Hi, honey. I wonder if we're going to get a chance to see them. I don't know if I'm going to be there December 1st. I don't think so, no. Did they bring me lunch? They did.
Okay. We brought you food.
There's my girl. Oh, she's in her pigtails too.
What? Sophie?
Her foot fell asleep.
Oh, Sophie. Okay, wake it up.
Yeah, her foot fell asleep.
Okay, wake up. It's okay, honey. I know it's a horrible feeling. Okay, there you go.
Oh.
There you go. You're okay.
There it is.
I thought she broke it for a second.
The way she was
Come here, honey.
acting.
Oh my god.
Want to come say hi?
Go say hi. Go say hi.
Hold on, guys.
Go say hi. It's okay. Walk on it. There you go. I know, honey. Daddy got my feet.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
she's trying to get in the house.
She wants French fries.
Yeah, she got lunch.
She fed llamas, alpacas.
They went to a petting zoo. Oh, they went to a petting zoo while we were doing this live stream. Where did she get those PJs?
Target from Gigi.
That's nice. Sorry, guys, this is a weird tangent to this live stream. Thank you to Damon Newman for the $5. Keep up the fantastic work. You have a great, cheerful demeanor, and your love for Disneyland truly shines through. Okay, so where are we? Where's the petting zoo? I think they went to one in San Juan Capistrano.
Yeah, it's called River Ranch.
River Ranch in San Juan Capistrano. So I guess her foot fell asleep while trying. I've never seen her do that before. She tried to walk and she couldn't walk.
Oh my God, I thought she broke her foot.
Yeah, it looked like she broke her ankle or something. There she is. Come here, honey. Come here. You're okay. You're good. It's really high. It's really high. Come on.
Go say hi, baby.
Oh. Damn.
Want French fries?
She ran. She gets so close. She doesn't want to hit her head.
See you soon?
Huh?
See you soon?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, garage door is closed. Shannon Marie get the $5. Wait, just got here. What did I miss? This is my full-time job now. I'm announcing today that I quit my job. I've had a real job the whole time. And as of this week, I am now officially full-time, fresh baked. That's all I do. Yeah, the natural lighting is great, but I'm looking out into somebody else's backyard. Okay. Where was I? I didn't notice this is the garage. It is. No, guys, if I were to flip this camera, it would blow your mind. It would blow your mind what you'd see on the other side of this camera. Or if I were to pop out the view a little bit, if we were to put this thing and zoom out, this basically is the frame. This square, this rectangle that's the frame is what, I mean, there's a little bit more to the coat rack, and there's a little bit more to the left of the tree and the tiki mug, but not much. Not much. And above me, that's why there's a cord here. That's what cord is. Cord is garage, okay? And just above those pictures is, garage. Charles Isom gets the $5. I enjoy your stuff. Glad you can do it full time. Good luck. Thank you very much, Charles. Okay. I have not yet watched Hawkeye. No, I hope to do that soon. Okay, we got a $5 gift from Lauren Lager, who says Sam's Club's Black Friday sale is $500 Disney gift card for $450, and Costco has discounted Disneyland packages with up to $245 free gift card. Good information, Lauren. Thank you. Shannon Marie gets the $5. Oh my gosh, congratulations, David. I am so excited for you and the channel and the Fresh Baked community. Can't wait to see what lies ahead. Thank you very much for that, Shannon. Let's see. Oh, Lauren follows up. You can pay for the Costco discounted package with Disney gift cards. So if you combine them, you can get some big savings. Just want to let people know my discovery. Thank you, Lauren. That's interesting. We got a $5 gift from Charisse Josso. Thank you very much. Let's see. Am I catching up? I think I did correct. Yeah, okay. William Anderson, I always thought this was a whole extra bedroom in the house. That's where these, the set that you see started in a bedroom. Before Sophia, when Sophia was, she lived when she was first born, she was just in a crib in our bedroom. But as she got older, it became necessary. And so the spare bedroom that we had upstairs was my office. It was a set in the office. So this set started out as in a bedroom. But Sophia got bigger. She's still in a crib, but she needs her own room now. She can't live with us in our room anymore. So she took my office. So now I'm in the garage. Now the set and everything is in the garage. My office is in the bedroom now, but the set is in the garage. Chloe Wildner gifted $5. Good luck, Walt Disney World girl, but started watching you for my 2019 trip to Disneyland and just loved watching you. Too much to stop. Thank you, Chloe. That's nice. I like it when Walt Disney World guests watch our show. That means a lot. In the same way that I love it when cast members watch our show, because it means that it's more than just being informative. There's something about me and whatever I'm putting down or putting out there that you guys like. So I appreciate that. Scan fan Ed gifted $20. Congratulations. Very happy for you and your family. It sounds like you are already planning a video on this, but so curious about your thoughts about many Magic Keys being sold out. I do. Well, I'm not sure if I have thoughts about it, but it is newsworthy. I'm not sure what thoughts I could have other than speculation, I guess. But I got to formulate that, so I'm not sure yet what I haven't really come up with a point of view, as it were. James C. gifted $5. Nice job. Extremely happy for you. Thank you very much, James. Do you guys use your front door? Yeah, but no. Also, we do both. But we come through the garage often because we have to park there. We're allowed to, this is an HOA where the back of our house is actually a common driveway. It's an alley. The back of our house is an alley and then we face another back of the house. And most people use the garage as a place to park in front of the garage, not in it. And then you park there and then you go into the garage. What happened to the ghost room? It still is. It's still a ghost room. That's where it's a storage area right now. Would you ever write a book? I don't know how, Jeffrey. I suppose I don't know what I would write. These are things that I'm not good at. I need help with. Because I don't know how to do that I don't know how to write a garage. We don't have a backyard, Sammy, but we do have a side yard. We have it's a backyard, but it's actually the side of the house. But it functions the same way as a backyard does. Reader says you'd never be able to pull off the garage in a colder state. I can imagine Liz pulling in during a live stream and snow blowing in. Well, we could, yeah, snow would work. It gets super hot in here though during the summer to the point where it's almost unmanageable because there's no air circulating in here. So it gets super hot in here. Oh, Trojan. Okay, I gotta find. Oh, there it is. Trojan TV, you get the $5. Fresh Bake just got even fresher than before. Love it and good luck. Say hi to Liz and Sophia from us, Yort and Sus. I will. Thank you very much, Yort. Did I miss any others? No, okay. Okay, so yeah, I suppose I got to wrap up a little bit because I've got to help put the baby down and eat some lunch. What's the news? For those of you coming in super late, as of today, I am officially a full-time Disneyland vlogger. Fresh Baked is my full-time job now. I had a job, a full-time job, for the 9 years that I've been running this channel, which ended this week. So it's pretty exciting, pretty scary. But I want to let you guys know because that's been part of our story as we over the years was that I was doing this while also working a full-time job. Did I see the girl hiking on Radiator Springs? Yes, that really bothered me actually. That really bothered me. Okay, any word when DAS virtual pre-arrival registration is coming to Disney? I thought they already were doing that. I think weren't they already doing that? Rich Porter, get the $10. Good for you, man. I was fired in 2014 with a new mortgage and a 9-month-old. Oh my God. I decided to start my own company and haven't looked back. Good for you, Rich. Good for you. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith to succeed. They say that the pressure adds to the inspiration, and it forces you to do things. I think it's going to improve this channel tremendously. I think it's going to improve things here because now I've really got it. I don't have a safety net anymore. So what Rich is saying is very true. It makes you put in the work necessary. Dee Dee Williamson, get the $5. Very happy for you, David. You are the best. Did you get my email from last week? Dee Dee, I'm sorry, I might have missed it. You probably did send it. I miss a lot, unfortunately. I get so many emails and so much of it is spam that sometimes I lose track of the good emails. So I'll look for it, Dee Dee. I'll look for it and try to respond to you. Okay, so a quick update. Let's wrap up a few things. We're going to be in the parks tomorrow for Thanksgiving morning. We're going to be live streaming tomorrow morning, 9 or 10, I hope, just to kind of get a feel. I've never been to Disneyland on Thanksgiving Day, so that's something that Liz and I want to do. After that, we're going to have our, we can be with family and all that. I'm going to be in the park on Friday for, regular trip. Look for new live streams and possibly other content on Fresh Bake Presents. We may be doing more breaking news type streams on Fresh Bake Presents. Not here, on Fresh Bake Presents. So there's a link in the description. When this is done, there will be a link. But I mean, you can find it. Just search YouTube for Fresh Bake Presents. And then also, we're trying, I didn't mention this before, but we are going to be making more content for Patreon also. Exclusive content for Patreon. You might have seen these in the videos, me talking about other stuff that we did. Liz, for example, just when she went to Mary's Night, she did a whole trip report. It is adorable, you guys. Liz, she doesn't know it, but she's good at vlogging. She has her own quality. We had a conversation because she was always like worried about whether or not her stuff, when she's on camera or whether or not she can do things. And I've told her so many times that she has something that I don't. Liz has something that I don't have, and that's personality. Okay. Liz has so much personality, and she's not afraid of the camera or anything like that. She really loves the camera, and she has a lot of personality. She did a trip report from various nights that we posted on Patreon. If you have a minute, check it out. But that's the kind of thing. She might be doing more trip reports for Fresh Baked proper too, depending on opportunities. But anyway, there's that. Sarah Ulrich gifted $20. Thank you very much. Michelle Phoenix gifted $100. Thank you very much, Michelle. That's very, very kind of you. Keep up the great work that you do on Fresh Baked. You are amazing, David. Thank you very much. So there's that. So okay, I'm going to recap again. Fresh Baked presents live streams for breaking news. Look for us to live stream tomorrow. Look for content on Patreon. And then we're definitely gonna be doing more stuff on Fresh Baked. We're gonna be, continue to put a lot of focus on new stuff. I have personality, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. My personality is different. It just is. It just is. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it a day, call it a show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I love you guys, and thank you. I know it sounds cliche to say. But obviously this doesn't happen. This event today doesn't happen without you guys. It honestly doesn't. It doesn't happen without people watching our show. It doesn't happen without the support of people on Patreon. It doesn't happen without the support of people on these live streams, with the super chats. I cannot begin to say thank you enough for I just can't. I can't say thank you enough. There's no other way for me to express it than all I can do to pay you back is to make great videos, and to give you guys everything that I have. Every waking thought that I have about this show is about how to make it better for you guys. I want to make a good show for you guys, and every day I'm going to try to make a better video and more of it, because it's everything to me. So thank you. I have to go thank my wife also. She doesn't get to hear it enough, but she doesn't believe it. But I couldn't have done this without her either. There was a moment. There was a day that came. I said, "Look, I want to try to make this a thing. I want to do this, and it's gonna cost me something. It's gonna cost me time and effort and work. But I have to try." And she said, "Do it." She said, "What I mean to say is, if it comes at her expense." What I mean to say, because there's a cost, there is an expense to all of this, and I try to give to her as much as I can. But I mean, we don't get to do the things that a lot of couples get to do, because I put so much work into this channel. So, and there was a definite moment, there was a definite day when it changed, and it's made this day possible. So Liz, I don't know, you're probably not going to watch this in replay because she doesn't watch Fresh Baked anymore, because she sleeps with the guy who makes the videos. But people will probably text her or comment on her Instagram or something like that. But Liz, thank you. I gotta go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything. We'll see you tomorrow on a live stream from the park. I love you guys. Be safe, be kind, and Fresh Baked.